Welcome to another video with the inspiration and tools to discover and share your gift with the world and live an inspired life. Hi, I'm Kiara. This is my second day here again in Bali, the beautiful motherland, where there is so much feminine energy going on. And if you've listened to kind of any of my videos, most of them have some hint of feminine energy because I spent so long in my masculine energy. I really embraced the masculine. I loved being able to control and have a purpose and get shit done and be successful. Like, my version of successful was ticking things off a to-do list, saving money, making money, all those sorts of things. And I got tired. I got so tired. I had glandular fever, I had adrenal exhaustion, and I constantly attracted partners that were quite a lot in their feminine energy. So I kept thinking, why can't they just step up? And I was exhausted and not the goddess that I truly am. And I think masculine and feminine energy are both so important, but being able to play more in my feminine energy and to dance, have a dance break in the middle of my working day, or sit and pray for an answer and then meditate until I get the answer for work just as much as I do for my personal life. All of those things are so important to me. I'm really feeling into my body and being still or moving in a gentle flowing way. All of those sorts of things are such beautiful feminine qualities, and I've really learned to embrace my feminine energy more, and life just feels so much more divine. And I now have a beautiful masculine partner to balance that and have a lot of fun with as well. But in business, I am so committed to helping people live inspired lives, having so much freedom, making a difference, all those sorts of things. And because of that drive to help other people to live inspired lives, I often find myself being in my feminine energy, but somewhere deep inside having masculine expectations. This came up this morning in a coaching session with a beautiful woman named Grace Ambrook from Heart Soul Expansion. Incredible session. She really activated a lot inside of me, and I realized that as much as I embrace my feminine energy, I have masculine expectations of what I can get done all the time. So, I might be willing to dance and have some fun, or wear a beautiful skirt and make myself feel flowing and free. Whoop, and I just dropped the camera. I make myself feel flowing and free and allow my workday to go around that. But I expect myself to feel good every day. I expect myself to be at the same level of commitment and drive every day. I expect myself to get stuff done every day. And it isn't, I am a feminine being. I've got both, but I have a cycle just like the moon has a cycle. I have a cycle and a season just like the seasons do, just like nature does. I am a being of nature, just like you are a being of nature. And we can't expect ourselves to be completely at our heightened, inspired self all the time, nor can we expect ourselves to be at a kind of neutral thing. It's going to flow. And because I expected myself to be high so often, I go along there and I'm enjoying this, and then I sense I'm coming down, and I'm no, I'm not, I'm gonna stay, and then I crash. Has that ever happened to you, where you think that you can stay up here, and then because you ignore the signs that you're coming back down a little, and you're maybe need a little bit of rest or a drink or whatever it is, and because you expect yourself to stay here, you end up crashing? I do that a lot. And what I'm working on now is noticing the signs, and I'm coming down and just allow myself, just be okay, what do I need right now? And then as I do that, I come back up, and it's such a gentle way of being, as opposed to that is not fun. And yesterday I was on the plane with my client who's taken me over here to help her run a 7-day women's retreat. And I was sitting on the plane with her, and I got so inspired. I started to literally my fingers were moving faster than my brain possibly could. It was coming from somewhere else. And the way that I was like writing stuff out, incredible. And then I got to this point where I was like, I've got 11 steps in my business model, and I got to maybe 5 or 6, and the well started to dry up. I didn't have as much flow, and I thought that I needed to keep going because I've got 11 steps, right? And I really heard my body say, no, the flow has paused. You will come back, and at another time the flow will come straight out again. You won't have to work hard. So I paused, and then I spoke to my client maybe like 30 seconds later, and just so much amazing wisdom and heart poured out of her that I picked up the camera and I got her to speak to camera straight away with like tears pouring down her face. It was so beautiful. And she got such incredible insights from that experience. From that incredible experience, I got insights around exactly what I was working on at the time. So the universe wasn't saying, no, you can't do this. Like, you've got to stop here. The universe was saying, trust me. Just listen to me. Listen to your flow. Follow the flow. And when I did and I paused, I came to a conversation where I got exactly the stuff that I needed to get to keep going. So I wanted to share that with you because I think that a lot of us women, and maybe even men, we're like pushing ourselves. Probably, actually, especially men too. We're pushing ourselves, and we think that we have all the answers in our tiny little bodies and our tiny little brains. And if we follow our flow and follow divine guidance and listen to our inner knowing, then and give ourselves space to hear answers, then we will be more in alignment with our soul's gift and our soul's journey, and magic starts to happen then. Just like how I got these beautiful answers yesterday from a conversation I didn't even know what was going to happen. And she got incredible inspiration for her business too. So I wanted to share it with you. It's what I'm going through at the moment, and I hope it helps. All right. Well, please comment below. Let me know, how have you been in your masculine energy some more, or do you have masculine expectations on yourself? And how can you shift into understanding that you have cycles and ebbs and flows, and being able to ride them? Let me know how you ride the flow, because I definitely could use the help as well. Bye. Love you. The world needs more love and inspiration, so if this message touched you in any way, please share. It just might be the message someone you love needs to hear today. And make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss another inspirational update. Bye for now. With love, Kiara.